Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Farming Valley with Haley, and I am back. Yay, I'm back from PAX. Yay, I survived. Oh my god, the trip was so awesome. We'll talk about it. We'll probably talk about it a lot in the stream this weekend, so if you're not already follow me on Twitter and or Twitch, be sure to do that. I'll talk about it at the end, of course. But yes, it was an amazing trip. I got to meet all of the squad members that I've been streaming with and recording with for several months now, and we had so much fun. PAX itself is just amazing. But anyway, I am back. Yay, recordings are back. My voice is almost back. I just about lost it. Just from laughing and talking and, just hanging out with them. Plus, I was getting over that cold that snuck up on me. But anyway, we are back. All right. So last time we left off trying to find some honeydew, and I've done my bee research, some research and, what I could do. And I'm going to show you guys what I've learned. So let's jump in. So I moved the apiary from over there to over here just because no particular reason. But let's look at the bees that we got. So the apiaries only come from dripping honeycombs. And let me pull up my cheat sheet here. So there are all these different kind of bees, basically. There are common, there's like different branches and stuff. There are common branches, noble branches, industrial branches, heroic branches, all kind of fun, silly stuff. But what we're looking for is to get the dripping honeycomb in order to get the honeydew. And apparently the dripping honeycomb only comes from the noble branch of bees. And we don't have any of those yet. So we're going to figure out how to get some noble bees. So these are the bees we got so far. I kind of separated them out. We got valiant bees, we got meadows bees, forest bees, and modest bees. So those are all the different little hives that I found, and these are the bees that I got. We bred some bees earlier. I think I bred what did I breed? I bred a queen, a valiant queen, a princess, and a drone will give you a queen. So I've already got some queens here. So I've got two modest queens. They've got the little yellow little crowns on it. The princesses just have the little white crowns on them, and the drones, they don't have any crowns at all. So I got some drones down here, some prince eye, I call it prince eye here, and the queens there. So I've only got queens so far of the medalist, whatever. So there's the stocks. I also learned that too. Pristine stocks, well, actually that means, I guess, the queens, whatever that item is, doesn't die out. I mean, there are tutorials. I'm just telling you guys what I've learned so we can kind of get in here and hopefully breed some bees successfully. So we're trying to get a noble bee. So right now, how do I know what kind of branch I have? That's a good question. Maybe that was what this thing was supposed to do, but I don't know how to use the analyzer apparently because I can't get the bee out of there. Well, it doesn't even tell me. So this is the modest queen. All these different things on it, but I can't get the bee out of there. So that was where we left off last time. My bee stuck in there with that. So let's put this back in there. Up, that's food. Let's put it back up here. All right, so the common branch bees are, so we got forest. So I got forest here. So I got two forests. I got a forest princess and a drone. So I could probably make a queen and kind of get that going. Got a pristine princess there. Meadows is another one. So I got a pristine one there. If I want to go and try to get a queen up and running on that. Common. Don't have any common, but I got a valiant one. What is and then modest. So I'm looking at my cheat sheet. I know you guys can't see, just to see what these valiant one. Okay, so valiant one is from the heroic branch, and the valiant bees give you a cocoa comb. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. And what was the other one I have? Modest. Let's see. Domestic. A modest is from the Osteria branch, and that one will give you the parched comb. So that's with the bee houses and everything. So we need to try to figure out how to take what we have in order to get a noble one. Now the noble one says you get it from a common and a cultivated bee. So a common bee says it comes from a hive bee and a different hive bee. I don't know what it means. But so I guess we can try to breed. Let's take this modest princess, and I'm trying to think of the ones I got a lot of, and one of these metals drum. Let's see what happens when we put these two little guys together. Now I'm going to use the apiary, and there may be something I need to actually get is the alveary. Yeah, normal, breed your bees. Okay, so that gave me a modest queen, which I already had a modest queen doing her thing. At least I thought I did. Yeah. So I got all these modest queens to kind of do their thing. What did I breed? I don't remember what I think I bred a meadows and a modest. Yeah, so the meadows and modest gave me one of those two. So there's a different percentages of whatever it gets. So we're trying to get a common. And yes, I do have feed bees open right now. A common bee is a type of bee. Pure common bees require normal climate, normal humidity, at least one flower, a yellow. Okay, hold on. Get my flowers going. So they require at least one flower, a yellow flower. Okay, it's dark. Okay, those yellow flowers over here. So we can grab these. So I'm gonna put some yellow flowers over here. So if I put one on each side of those, I might get a different type of bee. Temperature. Okay, so normal. All that's good. We're going to find out. No queen. Okay, so we're trying. So what this is going to do, because there's bee houses, which is what we actually bought. Let me look at this up. Bee house. Bee house. Okay, so the bee house is what we actually bought from the general store in order to make the aviary, and the apiary. And this is where I don't know. I'm still kind of researching. I was hoping to have a little bit more research tonight. I might need an alveary, which is a multi-block structure. But we're going to see what the apiary does. I think the alveary does the same thing the apiary does. It just kind of does it faster. Okay, so let's try to breed this again. Get up there. And let's see. So we're going to take, I got all these queens down here. Let's take a metals princess and a modest drone. Let's see what happens when we do that. Because I don't want to breed the other ones just yet. So let's put these two together. And it should give us... Okay, so it gave us a metals queen. Now, see this up here turned red. So this queen, see there's not enough bright light, so I need to turn it to daytime, so I'll probably sleep here in a second, to actually, so there's a pristine stock metals queen. Now she's going to start doing stuff. Let's go ahead and sleep. I don't think I need to do anything, just to get some daylight going. While that's doing that. Let me go back over here to this cheat sheet. Okay, so common bees produce honeycombs every 2.2 minutes. All right, so this is interesting. So again, we're waiting for some daylight to come through here. It's morning, but it's also winter time. But the temperature says it's okay. The bees need flowers. Any bee will need any type of flowers. Some for sensitive, some rather mundane flowers, some are rather exotic. So I've got flowers around here. It doesn't say it needs flowers. Just right now it says need that. Not daytime. Not bright enough and not daytime. Well, when the sun comes up here in a couple of minutes, hopefully they'll be bright enough. Let's go check on our animals while we do that. And who would have thought bees were so complicated? And I know, Don, you said don't squeeze the bees, but I don't know. I'm not trying to put the bees in the centrifuge. I just want them to produce some honey for me. Ooh, my sheep's all sheeped up here. Let's go ahead and trim him. Or her, you know, maybe her, I think it's a her, and get that up and running. So let me go ahead and take care of our animals while we wait for the sun to rise. Come here, chickadee. Pick a chicken up, throw a chicken down, pick a chicken up, throw a chicken down, and pet everyone. Give you some love. I kind of like wintertime better because I don't have to worry about I don't have to worry about like harvesting. You know, I mean, I brush my animals kind of like before I record, so I can go several days without having to worry about brushing them. But I do want to go ahead and give them a treat. Let's give everybody their treats. I want to run out of these other treats before I start spreading them around. And then we'll milk. Did I milk my cows? I don't even know if I milked my cows yet. We're still waiting for daytime, so we got some time here. No, I haven't milked the cows yet, so put those up. And yeah, so the chickens will be laying eggs here while we figure out the bee stuff. Bee stuff. So difficult. I heard some eggs pop out, so we'll go ahead and sell these. How are we doing? Okay, starting to get a little bit of daylight, so let's go take a look and see what they have any new stats that popped up over here. Sell these items. Doop. And gonna see what's going on. Oh, looks like we got some bees going because you can see the little fellows are flying around. Let me keep my spoker out here. I want to peek a look here. So we got a pristine metals queen. So I said every 2.5 minutes that's going to produce some stuff. Now, so I guess everything is working. I don't have any error issues here. I guess this might be the timer. We'll find out. But the only problem is I still need a common one. So what I might do, we got a little bit of money here. Let's go buy a Sunday. They're not open on Sundays. Okay, so what we might do is try to buy another bee house to make another apiary, just to see how these things kind of run. Because we need a dripping comb, and dripping comb only comes from noble bees, and noble bees, according to my cheat sheet here. Where'd you go? Where's my cheat? Come and bee. Go back. Go back. Go back. Noble branch is from a common and a cultivated bee. Now, a cultivated bee is from a common and a hive bee. So right now we just got the hive bees. So there's it's a 15% chance. Got it. There's a 15% chance of getting a common bee from breeding 2 different hive bees. Okay, so I gotcha. Let me go ahead and take this queen out, which means all those other little bees should go away. Let me take my little smoker. Hey, don't sting me. Don't sting me. Okay, go in here. Okay, I got it. I got it. It's a 15% chance. So let's put that up there. I'm going to breed. Okay, so what are my common bees? Forest Princess with a, this is the only princess that I got there. With a modest drone. So remember, it's a 15% chance of getting a common bee. What it's called. So let's put this in here. Get these 2 guys to do their knick-knack, paddywhack, give a bee a bone, whatever it's called. And we got a forest queen, which is good. You know, we can use a forest queen to make some forest stuff. I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out. All right, so I've got almost all the queens here. The Valiant one is not a common. It's not from the common branch, so, but it is a hive bee. Okay, let's try this. Let's take this and these 2 and see what happens. 15% chance, right? It would help if I should put it in my inventory. I think I just put it at the bottom of the chest there. Okay, so we're going to take these 2. Yeah, so I got to get a common bee so I can get a dripping comb. Let's put these 2. So it's going to turn it into a modest queen. Okay, so we're still not getting what we need, but we got queens. Going down there. Modest queen. And you're a bit ignoble. Stop. So I want to keep, oh, what if I think of pristine? I wonder, yeah, drones don't really tell you if it's going to give you that. All right, so let's take, you know what, just for fun, let's take a Valiant Princess and a modest drone. Is this what I just did? No, I think I had the other way around. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a Valiant Queen. We're either going to get a Valiant Queen or a common, I don't know. I mean, these are common, right? Species. I don't know what species these are. That's the problem. That's what the analyzer was supposed to be for. Because I can't tell. How do you know what species it is? Like this little guy. Let me look at this again. Let's take a look. Cacti. Is cacti a species? I don't know. Flower type. Oh, okay. So then, I don't. It doesn't tell me. 2 different hive bees gets a 15% of getting a common species, but aren't these the species? Forest. I'm gonna click on common. I'm sorry, really reading. Pure common bees require a natural climate. Okay, let's go back. Bees of the noble branch. No, okay, it's just actually called a noble bee, a majestic bee, or an imperial bee. So we're trying to get one of those. And to get those, I need a common bee, which I think I've got, plus a cultivated bee. A cultivated bee is created by using a common bee. Okay, is that the Valiant one? No, or is it actually called, oh, it's actually called a cultivated bee. So this is where the crossbreeding comes in. Okay, so there's one other additional thing on here with the bee stuff is these frames. I think they're called frames. So in the apiaries, let me go back over here so you can see this. Oops, where am I going? This way. Okay, stop clicking on that. So the apiary has these little slots here which you can put stuff in. And from the bee stuff, there are these frames, which if I can figure out what, okay, there it is. An impregnated frame, proven frame. So there's these frames that you can make. I guess they're just made from crafting. That untreated frame, impregnated frame. What does it do? Okay, so genetic decay, durability. There's other frames I thought. I did homework. I remember reading all this stuff. Proven frame. Untreated frames. Okay, let's just go to forestry. At 4. No, not F-O-R-E-S. Okay, so we're looking for. It's the stuff that goes. I guess these are the frames that go in there. But I don't know. Is there a book? There's got to be a book. Okay, untreated frame, impregnated frame, and proven frame. So there's 3. Oh, okay. Okay, so this increases production times 2. This genetic decay 0.4, 0.3, 0.4, and 0.9. And then durability, so it lasts so long. So if I wanted to have, okay, so untreated frames, impregnated frames, and proven frames. Genetic decay. I think the higher the genetic decay, maybe. The higher the genetic decay has got to be what uses. Okay, let's just try. We can make it easy one. Okay. Hopseed sticks. How do you make hopseed sticks? Natura, which we don't have. Okay. What are you? Impregnated sticks, which takes any kind of wood and a carpenter. Well, those special woods. I remember seeing. Okay, so I know I had some tiger wood from somewhere. Redwood, ghostwood, darkwood. Okay. Ooh, I think it's in the nether. Let's head to the nether real quick. We've only got we got 1 minute left on this episode because I know there's some special trees in the nether, and we'll see if there's anything cool there. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to breed the bees to try to get a cultivated bee. And I want to make these frames to increase the in production or the capability of them having like a genetic mutation. So when I breed the two bees, they'll turn into something different. So there's a 15% chance of getting a common bee, and then there's a 12% chance of getting a cultivated bee, because we need the cultivated bee and a common bee to get a noble bee. And there is, because a lot of bees down here, bats down here, to get the noble bee. So it's just a lot of breeding that's involved in it. I can see how frustrating this mod can be to some mod pack makers. But yeah. All right. So we got these trees here. Let's go ahead and grab some of these logs, because I think we can use the. Oh gosh. Is it a creeper, or did the tree do that? Fuse wood. Oh, the tree did that. Okay, that's cool. I've never seen that before. Okay. I'm not gonna do that anymore. We'll let that tree be. But yeah, we're at the end of the episode, so I've got a lot of bee breeding to do here. So I'll continue on, and maybe I'll learn more as I go through. So right now, I am going to. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode and are enjoying the series. We are going to figure out these bees if it's the last thing that we do. Hopefully it won't be the last thing we do. Ooh, tree. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, tips, tricks, techniques, or just want to say hi, leave that comment down below. You guys, comments and feedback is very important. It makes the success of my channel, because it tells me what I'm doing, because I don't know what I'm doing. If you're new to my channel, be sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button so you can get notified when new episodes do come out. Because yeah, that's how you do that. Let's see what kind of tree this is. Dark wood. Okay, it didn't blow up that time. But yeah, what? Ow, ow, ow! What's biting me? Oh, spider. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, like, again, if you're new to my channel, feel free to go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you're not already, be sure to follow me on Twitter and Twitch to be notified when I go live on. When we stream live with the squad. We stream on Fridays and Saturdays, doing all kind of cool stuff. So be sure to check that out. Oh, look at the nest. Yeah, so be sure to check that out. If you're looking for a server to play on, be sure to head on over to Aim to Game. Aim to Game is awesome. I mean, it's amazing hosting service. I use that not only when I record with Squad, but when I record just with my buddies, hanging out, you know, doing stuff. We use Aim to Game servers, and if you want to save a little bit of money when you do that, be sure to click on the coupon codes that are listed down below. It will save you some money to do some stuff. Yay! I think that's about it. So I'm going to play around with some bees, hopefully learn some stuff. And until next time, guys, I will talk to you all later. Have a good one, guys. Bye.